Okay, so we're going to take a look at for SolidWorks Drawing 1. So I'm just going to click on that, go right to the instructions. So we're going to download this model, we're going to open it up, and then we're going to follow the attached document here, but we'll just demonstrate. And then we'll add drawings, we'll save the drawing, and then we'll upload the SLD and SLD DRW files. Okay, so I'm going to just click here. I'm going to pick download. And up here on my screen or up in my browser, it should say, there it is. It's downloading, so I'm going to allow that. So now I'll go to SolidWorks. I'll select open. And I want to go to downloads, and I'm going to open up this part. Okay, so now we have our model opened. So we'll go ahead and create a new drawing from this model here. So we're going to, it's easiest to always open up your model and then go straight away to creating a drawing. So instead of us just saying new and then drawing, we're going to select this drop down arrow and we're going to say make drawing from part or assembly. So we have a part. And I already have a copy of this. That's why it's asking this question. So you may not get that. So I'll create a brand new drawing. I'm going to pick a landscape. If you don't see this on your computer, go to Browse. It should take you to something that looks like this. And there's a landscape. It's just the first choice there. And then we'll select OK. And over on the right-hand side, this is the view palette. And you could start with any one of these views you want. So even though this one's labeled front, top, and right, I could drag right over here and call that my front. But we'll just go ahead and use the front view that's labeled there. So there's my front view. And what I want to do is just show you that as I start to move my mouse upward, it's projecting the top view. So I'll go ahead and just left click there. And then I'll go back to my center or front view. Then I'm going to move over to the right and then click again, left click. And what this is doing, it's still adding more and more views here. So I don't want any more views. So I'm just going to hit the check mark. And there I have my views. So what you should notice is looks like we might be missing a hidden line. It's hard to say if this one's going to show up. But to make sure you have a hidden line, just select the view. And then over here on the left, you're looking for display style. So if it's not showing, make sure you make it visible. So I just hit display style. And you want the second one from the left side, hidden visible lines. And oh, there we go. There's our hidden line that showed up. So make sure you start with the front view because of that. I'll just add to all the views. If not, you'd have to go view one by one. So I'll hit the check mark and then I'm done. So next, I want to show you dimensioning this part. So just like we did with our models, there's a smart dimension here. So I'm going to go to smart dimension. And let's just say I want to dimension from that line. So I'm left clicking to that line, left clicking, and then I could add a dimension. So I would have to go around and re-dimension this entire part. All right. So there's nothing wrong with that, but it's extra work. So I don't want to go through all that extra work. Why? Because all those dimensions were included in the model. So I'm still in the annotation tab here. I'm going to pick model items. And I'm going to switch the source from feature to entire model. And if I go by feature, it's just saying that I would go one by one, select all the features I want to create dimensions for. But just to show you some effect here, if I go to entire model and then just click right on my view there, I'll get my dimensions as I need them. So from here, I am going to go ahead and just hit the check mark. And I'm going to take this view and just move it around a little bit. And I'm waiting for the little plus sign so that it kind of moves around the dimensions. And now what you're able to do is kind of clean up things. So maybe these dimensions, like I could move this one to the outside here. I can move this one up maybe. this one down. Put that dimension right there. Put this dimension right here. So I'm able to move around the dimensions and make the drawing much more presentable. So now I'll just go ahead and hit save. Notice that it's going to save the drawing and the part. And this is very important because the drawing doesn't exist without that part there. So I'll say save all. It's just going to save it into my downloads folder. I'll just select OK to that. And if I go to my downloads folder now, I should have a drawing and a part. And both of these I want to upload. So the SLDR DRW and the SLD PRT. So that's what you'll include in the assignment. That's all.